Welcome back, my friends, to the Psychic Next Door. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to tune in, watch our videos, as well as for your overwhelming support, for subscribing, liking, and even commenting on my videos. I am truly grateful for you. My goal today and always is to provide you all clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, these are just general readings, my friends, not one-to-one. So if it doesn't resonate, leave it behind. All right, this reading was created for our beautiful Scorpio sign, okay, for the month of June. However, remember, this is a timeless reading and it can resonate at any time for you all right? My spirit guides wanted us to touch upon a bit of what is happening in the world of astrology for the beginning and the middle part of June prior to our reading today. So we're going to do that, okay? There are going to be some excellent opportunities for you all to seize the day. On June 3rd, we have a full moon in Sagittarius. And this means that a door will open for you to help grow and develop your current network. On June 5th, the planet Venus is in Leo. This is a time, my friends, to stop and smell the roses. Take a little time to enjoy your life. Do something that allows you to be present and enjoy the moment, okay? Then on June 11th, the planet Mercury is in Gemini. This is the time to pitch your ideas, possibly propose them to someone, and a contract may unfold. On June 18th, there's a new moon in Gemini. And during this period, you're going to be activating new ideas and you're going to want to network them. And the phrase that I am hearing for you all is make it happen, Captain. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to provide you some validation at the end of this reading, okay? And the validation I heard, saw, and felt during my off-camera meditation, all right? And if you come across any of these things, then you'll know, oh, this message was for me, okay? As a psychic medium, validation is extremely important in any reading. So I want to ensure that the messages are clear and there's validation points that you can hunt and find throughout the month of June, okay? All right, so here we go. So the first thing it's showing me, and it's really along the lines of the astrology that we just touched upon, okay? They're showing me that new opportunities are emerging for you, okay? And they will be presenting themselves to you throughout the summer months. It's not just June. It seems just for many of you, that's when this cycle will begin for you, all right? Let's talk about the cards that we just drew. We have the Six of Cups. We have Judgment. We have the Hangman, Ten of Swords, and Wands. Or excuse me, the Ace of Wands. So the order in which they're sharing me that these events will be occurring for you begins here. All right? It's pretty neat. They kind of show me like arrows as to how the cards should be placed so the reading is in unison with what you guys are going through or have been going through. We're going to start with the Ten of Swords here. So it looks like some of you have been, for lack of a better word, beaten down pretty good. And this feels to be very emotionally driven, okay? It looks like some of you have been going through it and you're just tired and you've had enough, okay? And some of you are wondering, will I ever get to the other side? Will there be proper resolution in this problem that I'm dealing with or going through, or a repeating cycle? And it's absolutely showing me that a new day is coming your way, okay? I see rain, I see clouds, I see hurricane-like conditions, okay? So they're showing me the 10 of Swords and many different facets for you all, okay? For many, it's surrounding your household. It's showing me that things are in disarray. And you're going to come to a point where you will have to make a decision for yourself, okay? You are going to need to see things in a different light. You're going to have to experience things in a different light in order for you to potentially come out on the other side and see a new day. Perhaps modifications need to be made in your household. This is absolutely centering around a household, okay? Centering around family relationships, family dynamics, also children, involving children as well. It seems to be there's a lot of discord in the house. No one is seeing eye to eye. There's a lot of snapping and just saying things that this is where the 10 of Swords is coming back up. Apparently things are being said that unfortunately can't be taken back. Some very harsh words, harsh feelings, comments. Just a really trying time, right? It shows me that there's a head of the household or one individual in specific that is going to recognize that this vicious cycle is getting this family, this dynamic, it's getting them nowhere, okay? And they're going to have to see things from a different point of view. And the first steps, it appears an individual is starting to put themselves in someone else's shoes. Rather than looking at it from their point of view, they're taking the time and energy to say, why is this person feeling the way they're feeling? And in doing so, the revelations will start to come to fruition. There will be more acceptance, even though you may not agree still with these individuals or individuals' point of view. There will be more of an understanding and acceptance as to why they feel the way they feel. One individual in particular, they are highlighting right now for me, the anger and the lashing and the bitterness. It's coming from a very deep place, which is why the cycle continues and is never broken. This individual is going to need to rewind and go back and review what has made them react the way that they react or feel the anger and bitterness. It's not necessarily the things that are happening in this household that is taking this person to such a dark place, okay? We're talking stuff from childhood. They're even showing me a flash of perhaps a previous life journey that you've had, okay? So it's all kind of trickling in to this situation, okay? And it's just festering with this group of individuals. One of the individuals in the relationship, in the situation, someone is going to speak up, okay? And they're going to speak up in a time of calmness, okay? When things aren't so stressful and hectic, as they've been reflecting on this cycle that has been going on for so long. It's showing me a twofold decision. Some individuals will make the decision to walk away from this situation and remove themselves from this energy. And some, I see a small group of people, I'm guessing it's a family, which showing me one situation that looks like a roommate situation, in fact. So it looks twofold, a family and then a roommate situation for some. And you're going to appear to sit and have a heart-to-heart. And in doing this, decisions will be made that are going to be in your best interest. And a new day will emerge. A new day will emerge with these individuals or without, okay? But they are certainly showing me that at this time, that a happier time is coming for you, okay? It's kind of like you're rewinding to a more positive and pleasurable time in your life. And this turmoil and energy here, which feels like, it really feels like the devil energy, to be perfectly honest, is coming to an end for you. Okay? Now keep in mind that action has to be taken. These cards, this information from Spirit is only as good as the steps you take. But sometimes you just need to see that the steps are available to you. Okay? Oftentimes you're in a situation where you feel like there's no door you can go through. There's no options. You're stuck. These messages are being brought to you to let you know that there's different things you can do to have the outcome that best serves you. All right? You are then going to have, they're showing me like an epiphany of sorts. It appears twofold. It appears that you are reflecting on what's happened here so far, okay? And through this situation, some of you are actually going to change your path, and they are highlighting job, career. So there's something in this difficult struggle and situation that you've realized that perhaps you have a strong suit that you didn't even realize you had. And this is now leading you to some bold and exciting new venture and ideas, okay? And it looks like a new path is unfolding for you as far as a career. So it appears, and you know, I know this may sound a little general. Obviously it is, it's a general reading, but it looks as though due to a struggle that you've had, something beautiful comes of it for your future, okay? All right, let's draw a couple oracle cards and see what other messages Spirit has for you guys today. Reflect on your priorities throughout this process, through what you're going through the decisions that you're having to make. What's important to you? Is it having a strong family foundation? Is it having more financial freedom? It's important that as you go through this process, right, and you're looking at things in a different way, come back to you, because you haven't focused on yourself in quite some time, okay? You've kind of let yourself out to hang, if you will, no pun intended. It's time for you to reflect on what's important to you, okay, and figure out what that is. That's part, my friends, of what's going to lead you to the other side of this, right? If you get out of one situation just to go in another negative one, what have you learned? You know, what are you doing for yourself? Some of you are needing to release some control, okay? There is a desire, oftentimes, to control everything and control everybody around you. And I don't mean that in a malicious manner. I just mean that there's so many things in this world that are out of our control, that what we do we try and control what we can, right? Sometimes you just got to go with it. Release control. See what happens, okay? Let someone else make the decision, right? Perhaps, and they're showing me an example of a parent-child relationship, right? We don't want our children to repeat the mistakes that we've made. We want essentially them to be a better version of us. In doing that, then we feel like we've done our job. But what we have to remember is they're going to make mistakes no matter how guided they are. They have to learn their own lessons in this life. The most important thing you can do is provide them the foundation to make the best decisions possible, provide them guidance when you see they could be potentially losing their way, or sometimes it's just lending an ear without an opinion. And I will tell you from experience that is extremely difficult. The first thing I always want to do is insert my opinion from using a past mistake, okay, so it's not repeated. But the fact is, sometimes people just need an ear. They just need someone to listen. And as they unfold the conversation and they're discussing the issue with you, they're coming to the right conclusion. We just have to allow that process sometimes to take place for them, okay? We're going to draw one more card. Take inspired action, okay? They want you, they're asking you to take the lessons that you've learned from, the mistakes you've made, and make different ones. What's the phrase that they say when you repeat something? Oh, what the hell is it? I forgot. I don't know. I can't remember right now. They want you to take the lessons that you've learned. And the most important thing about lessons is that you don't repeat them, right? You want to get out of the vicious cycle, okay, that you could potentially put yourself into. Now, as promised, during my off-camera meditation, I received some song lyrics, some visuals that I want you to take with you through the month of June. And if you see these, know that these messages were for you today, okay? The first thing I heard was, free your mind and the rest will follow. And they were showing me that that's twofold. That's actually a song, okay? And based on this reading, it sounds like that's what you're going to be doing, right? You're going to be freeing your mind and your chain. You're going to be freeing your mind from what you've been going through and kind of taking a different view. Then I saw patches of mud. And then they said someone is stepping into muddy waters. And it looked physical, right? Like somebody was actually with rain boots and stepping in muddy waters. Then they showed me a light colored pair of rain boots. And then they flashed yellow rain boots. Then they showed me a pair of construction boots. Okay, so it looked like somebody was putting them on. Then they showed me a very pleasant vision of someone who was shopping at an indoor mall. It looked like there was 2 levels to the mall. You were in the second level. Then I heard trick or treat. Then I was told a hypothetical situation leads to the road less traveled. And this kind of feels the road less traveled for you because this is kind of all you've known for a long time. Then I saw a Twinkie. I don't know if they still make them anymore or not, but it's that little yellow dessert for kids. They showed someone craving the middle part of the Oreo or really just truly enjoying it. Okay? Then I heard Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Then I heard the song Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. Then I heard, and I believe it's a song, Solid as a Rock. I also heard the song Journey, Don't Stop Believin'. And then I was told, rain or shine, I'll be there. All right, my friends. Scorpio friends, let me know if any of this resonates with you. If you see any of this or feel any of this during the month of June, please drop me a comment and let me know that you received this validation and that this reading was for you. Have a great month.